Welcome to the Microsoftell DTGalaxy Mini Showcase 2025. And now, here's your host, the CEO of Microsoftell Pictures Entertainment and the DTGalaxy Media Company, Mr. Derek T. Galaxy. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or evening. I'd like to thank you and welcome your visit, and I'd like to say thank you for coming to the Microsoftell Pictures DTGalaxy Media Mini Showcase of 2025. In this showcase, we will be showcasing a couple of announcements, and it's about some updates on Microsoftell Pictures' previous movies and TV show projects, along with some future projects that will come up later in the future. Now, anyhow, these mini showcases will occur occasionally. Sometimes my real life self can have a little bit of procrastination in real life, but I'll do my best to present these announcements to you. So let's get started with the first announcement, shall we? Okay, so this first announcement will be an update on a previous project that I did before. Here are some hints. It's a famous DTG channel original series that is based off Alden Muller's PTLE series and Marigold's HL2L series, and also Vibeform's Logo Evolution series. It's a show that has completed one season, and it has premiered on my 2-month anniversary. You know what I'm talking about. It's the DTG Logo History Show, or DTGLH for short. Now, anyways, I announced to you guys that Season 2 would be coming in sometime around 2024 or 2025. But after some procrastination, we finally did it. We finally finished development on DTGLH Season 2, Episode 1. And as for that, we have actually developed a brand new intro for DTGLH Season 2 and all future episodes. So please, take a look. I hope you guys enjoyed that brand new intro for Season 2 and for all future episodes. It took me all day to make this. And with the brand new season and a brand new intro being made, DTGLH Season 2 will be set to premiere either this weekend or somewhere this July. Let's get on with the next episode, shall we? Okay, so this next announcement is going to be another DTG channel original series that has been on hiatus for a big while now. And that series is the Microsoftell Pictures Entertainment Logo Bloopers, or MPELB for short. So far we have currently made 4 episodes so far, with the last episode being uploaded 2 years ago in July. But I am so excited that I'm proud to say that episode 5 is currently in development. I know I'm trying to get some more episodes out for you guys, but sometimes these episodes are hard as F to make, as not only do I have to use my voice for other pitches, And I also have to grab audio stuff for the blooper logos and come up with some ideas. But it's all worth it for you guys. Stay tuned because the Microsoftell Pictures logo bloopers episode 5 will be set to premiere somewhere this late summer or either early fall. Yeah, save the date. And from now on, I will be making episodes of MPELB probably every 3 to 4 months or whenever I feel like making an episode. But anyways, let's move on to the next announcement. Alright, y'all. So this next announcement is going to be yet another original series that is most notably for its hilarious comedy and shenanigans. And that series is The Derek and Friends Show, formerly known as the LX Animation Show, Louder and Superior. So far, we have currently made 8 episodes so far. And I have been on a procrastination hiatus since then, since I released episode 8. But here on this day forward, I'm excited to announce that episode 9 of the Derek and Friends Show is currently in development. That's right, it's currently in development after a bunch of months of waiting and waiting and waiting. But I'm not gonna reveal everything or spoil everything for the future episode. But yeah, the Derek and Friends Show will return with episode 9 either somewhere this year or somewhere at an unknown date. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit more for this episode. But if you're too impatient and you don't feel like waiting, then this next announcement will fix everything. Okay, some of you may be asking, Derek, what do you mean this next announcement will fix everything? Well, keeping up with the Derek and Friends Show topic, I know there are a bunch of impatient fans out there waiting for a main episode. And I've been thinking about making something just to keep y'all entertained until a full episode of the main series comes out. And after many, many months of decision and thinking, I have finally thought about something related to this type stuff. I have been planning to make a brand new sub-series that will serve as a continuation of the Canyon universe, and also the continuation of the saga itself that will live on for a legacy of lifetime. So, I'm here to present to you the Derek and Friends shorts. That's right. It's a brand new sub-series that is just like the Derek and Friends show, with the same comedy, same characters, and same everything, but in shorter length, even more new crazy ways. So you can still watch it with the same comedy. But anyways, as a new way for this brand new sub-series, the ratings for the series will either be TV PG or TV 14. So, the Derek and Friends Shorts is a future DTG channel series that will be a continuation of the main series that revolves around me and my friends as the main characters. I'm not going to give any information just yet, but the Derek and Friends Shorts will be coming soon at a later unknown date. But anyways, let's continue on with the next announcement. Okay, so this next announcement, along with some other announcements, will be about some future projects. So this next announcement will be a special one. Why do you say that? So, during the film business and some development hell, some of my near future projects took some rough time for the development, which was still back in my new beginnings phase. The reason is sometimes some release dates are being delayed multiple times. And yes, it has been rough lately for us, the 3 founders, which are me, Alexander, and Bradley. But in the near future, I have announced that I will be making a full-on special film that is to be produced by Microsoftell Pictures Animation in collaboration with PlayStation Brothers Pictures Animation. And what can it be exactly? Well, the title we are pronouncing, it is called Alex. So this project will be written and directed by one of my OCs, Alexander Stevens, and the story will be made by me. And also, Bradley will be serving as co-director and co-producer of this short film. So, the summary of the plot: Alexander Stevens will act out his origins of how he got a job at Microsoftell and how he made great friends, and even deeper depths of the past. So Alex is an upcoming future special short film that is to be developed by first time by Microsoftell Pictures Animation in collaboration with PlayStation Brothers Pictures Feature Animation. And it's also to be collaboratively produced by Studio 33 Animation, Apartment 74D Productions, and Ludo/Jack and Jellyfy Animation Productions, as it will be in pre-production sometime around. So stay tuned, because the short film Alex will be coming soon at an unknown time. But anyways, time for the next one. Okay, so this next announcement will be an upcoming series that is based off a short film. So, do you guys remember the Mr. Derek the Animator short film, right? Well, for some people that don't know, on January of last year, I released a short film that is based off DTA Pictures' 100th anniversary. And so far, it was a big hit. But after many months, I have been thinking to myself, what if I can make a spin-off series of it? So, in the future, it's about to get a lot of ways for Derek the Torch teenager and his best friends. What is this brand new spin-off series, you may ask? Well, I'm sorry to announce that this next project will be a series created by Microsoftell Pictures Television Studios along with some other companies, and it's called Mr. Derek the Animator, the series. Oh yeah, we ain't done with this start of a franchise just yet. But this time, this series, instead of having like 3 seasons, I think this series will reach about maybe 4 or 5 seasons. At least for now. This series will be either coming soon at an unknown time or probably somewhere in 2027. So yeah, this series will be a fun wave TV shows produced by Derek Arts Animation Television, Summer Sky Animation Television Productions, DTGalaxy Unscripted Animation Television, and Microsoftell Pictures Television Studios. But now, let's move on to the next announcement. Okay, so this next project is going to be a rebooted project. As you guys know, in my 2023 Expo, I was originally going to be creating a 5 to 10 episode miniseries called The Galaxy King's Life, but we decided that was way off. So we decided to scrap everything and restart the thing all over again. But instead of turning it into a mini-series, we decided to turn it into a 20 to 30 minute original short film and come up with a brand new name. And that brand new short film will be called The King's Moments of the Past. Yes, so this original short film will take place in a future decade around the early 2040s, where the future version of me will tell you guys about the past in each zone of the timeline and how I started my company, met some great friends, made good content, and makes $25 quintillion worth of box office revenue that I have been gotten and kept for over 50 years. But yeah, but anyway, you better save the date, because The King's Moments of the Past will be set to premiere sometime around the 2030s or at a later date. But however, the proper release date won't be given at this time. I'm really looking forward to it in the near future today at my first ever mini showcase. But now, time to move on to yet the next announcement. Okay, so this next announcement will be the final announcement for this mini showcase. And what may it be, you ask? Well, this next announcement will be the final future project, which is a full-length future movie that would be part of the Microsoftell Pictures Cinematic Universe franchise. It will be an inspiration of universe across the Insulinverse and also a couple of movies, and a couple of video games, which are Kingdom Hearts, Freedom Planet 2, and the Roblox franchise. And you probably guys know what I'm talking about when I mentioned this to you guys in my 2023 Expo. And that movie is the DTGalaxy movie. So yeah, this first movie will be the first movie of Derek's life trilogy phase of the MPCU. Along with that, it focuses on Derek and his best friends as crazy shenanigans happen. And also, the Derek Toons will be gaining another character. And no, it's not Jonathan or Maxwell. I already reviewed both of them in DeviantArt. You could go check it out in my link tree. But anyways, this is a future project will be a tricky one, and I'm gonna need some help with this. So anyways, the DTGalaxy movie is an upcoming future full-length movie that is produced and animated by Microsoftell Pictures Animation in collaboration with Studio 33 Unscripted Animation, Summer Sky Animation Productions, Samblin Entertainment Studios, and Dark Arts Animation. Originally, this movie was going to be released sometime around early 2027 or late 2028. Well, you guys are gonna have to wait a long time because that movie has been delayed until a later date. So yeah, my future full-length movie will be released sometime around 2029 or at a later date. Yeah, save the date and you're gonna have to wait a long time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this mini showcase. If you did enjoy it, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more quality content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Warning, we actually have 2 extra announcements incoming.
I'm sorry, but we're not done with this mini showcase just yet. JK. So yeah, we actually have 2 more announcements to show you. So let's get on with them, shall we? Okay, so these next 2 announcements are gonna be a bit related to each other. So anyways, let's get started. So, I've been getting some ideas about creating a 24/7 day part channel, but soonly I lost lack of interest at that time. But now, after my friend Richard has made a nighttime blog for his channel called Cherry Swim, I got my motivation of interest back. So now, I'm happy to present to you a brand new 24/7 day part channel that is part of the television and streaming group division of DTGalaxy Media. And its name is based off Cartoon Network's day part block called Adult Swim and the 2 components of the famous solar eclipse. So, ladies and gentlemen, I like to present to you the brand new network titled Sun and Moon Swim. So yeah, this little day part channel will be airing original program for teenagers and young adults, which will be serving as the next generation of DTGalaxy's entertainment. It's kind of like Adult Swim, but without any sexual situations or R-rated stuff. It's just most notably gonna be strong language and a bunch of violence and all. So yeah, in the future, I will make some upgraded bumpers for my networks in general. So stay tuned about that. And while we're on topic of that, this next project, which is the actual final project, will be the first ever Sun and Moon Swim original series project that is based off my original characters. And that series is called Justin and Timothy. As this series will be coming out in 2029 or something, because we're currently getting some ideas for episode 1. But trust me, it'll take some time, okay? So, Justin and Timothy is an upcoming Sun and Moon Slim original young adult animated comedy buddy slice of life sitcom that is created, executive produced, directed, and produced by the 3 Alexander brothers, Justin, Timothy, and their older brother Jonathan, along with me, Bradley, and Jack and Jellyfee. So this series will be serving as like a spin-off sequel-like series to the Derek and Friends show. Anyways, it's about 2 titular brothers who have a giant brotherly bond with each other, and they are living the life in the states of Minnesota and Wisconsin. But some chaotic shenanigans about life and other stuff are getting in their way, so they'll be having to work together in order to get through it. So, Justin and Timothy will be coming soon, and to be sooner on Sun and Moon Swim and on Channel Related. So that's going to be it for this final announcement. And anyways, that's going to be it for this mini showcase. And also, while I'm on the topic of that, I'm announcing that my channel will soon reach 600 subscribers. And I have a big project that will be coming down the pipeline. And also, while I'm talking about that, this year, my channel will be celebrating 3 years of entertainment and comedy. And to do that, I might do some updates on the channel. But I'm not sure about those updates yet. But all of the companies from Microsoftell Pictures Entertainment and DTGalaxy Media will have their updates as well. So stay tuned for the channel's 3rd anniversary. And also, I just wanted to say thank you guys for supporting me for the past almost 3 years this summer. You guys have been a huge galactical blessing in my life. And let's make this year and the future even more galactical. So, I will see you guys next time. This is DTGalaxy signing out. Bye-bye.